Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yay! Hi, how you doing? Alright, so if you're new here, what are you still doing? Don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a video from me. Alright, so in today's video I'll be taking a bus tour around the city of Atlanta, downtown Atlanta. Alright guys, I'll see you when I get there.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change.
She keeps us safe. We like that about Joyce. Anybody a first timer here in Atlanta? Ooh, that's a lot of hands. Who's been here before? Any other neighbors? Anybody in the metro? Okay, I've got one person who can keep me straight, two people who can keep me straight. I can lie to the rest. Over in the next 90 minutes, there's 32 of us on this trolley with the driver and myself included, which means that's a lot of voices if everybody is talking all at once. So try to keep your conversations down to a whisper versus a roar. We have got 90 minutes to explore the city with one stop at our halfway point. It's about 10 minutes. We'll get off, we'll get back on together, and we'll wind up back downtown. For those of you that have open windows, those are the only windows that open. If you try to open your closed window, they will fall down very heavily. Do not stick your fingers in those cracks. You will injure yourself. I don't want that for you. And if your window is open, don't stick your hands and heads outside. If you can get your head through that, that's pretty amazing. But don't stick your hands outside because our streets are very narrow. I don't want you to lose your appendages. Now, we are starting off in a very fun neighborhood. It has everything we're going to talk about today. Some history, fun stuff to do, and stuff to get you back here in the future. So let's get started. We're in the downtown area. This is our entertainment district. Not a lot of neighbors that live down here, but lots of fun stuff for you to do. And we've got something very unique coming up on our right-hand side. Some people would consider it a church. And it's not Chick-fil-A, but that's a valid answer. But right next to Chick-fil-A is the College Football Hall of Fame, and college football is a religion. Wow. So if you pray to the pigskins, this is your church. It's a very interactive museum. They're going to give you a lanyard. You can plug your favorite team or alma mater inside and test your trivia as you work your way around. If you want to play the sport, you can test yourself physically as well. And right across the street from there, our first bit of Olympics history, we hosted the 1996 Summer Olympics, and if you look down that walkway over there, you can see those iconic Olympic rings on the left. There's a Georgia icon just on the other side of those Olympic rings, and you can't quite see it years ago, but there is a Margaritaville restaurant on the bottom floor as well. Do you guys know who Jimmy Buffett is? Yeah. Okay, good. I don't have to explain to you who he is. Do you guys know what Margaritaville is about? His very first margarita that he ever had in the Florida Keys, and arguably the song he wrote about that margarita has changed the world. There's cruise lines, there's amusement parks, there's restaurants, hotels, and housing communities, and we have a theme park here as well as one of the hotels. The CNN World Headquarters was here since 1987, and it was a way to learn how a 24-hour news channel was produced. When Ted Turner came up with the concept back in the late 1970s, nobody thought a 24-hour news channel would be successful for television. So he created a theme park for the news, and in 2021, someone bought the building, so they moved out, and they completely moved out a couple months ago. So they moved to Midtown, which is where they started out. They were in Midtown for 10 years before moving to this building. And in Midtown, this is where the Warner Studios are. Because remember, Time Warner existed for a little while. And now it's just the Warner Studios. You're going to have TBS, TNT, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim. In front of this stadium here, you will see a car. That's a Mercedes-Benz truck. But behind that is our Falcon for the Atlanta Falcons. That's the largest steel bird in the world. And it's wearing a scarf. Every time we have a soccer game here, they'll hang a scarf around the bird's neck, and it's got a different scarf for every occasion. And if you are going to the game tonight or tomorrow, if you go in through the Falcon side, I want you guys to wave hi to the Falcon. Those eyeballs are facial recognition cameras. Big Falcon is watching you. Say hi to the security team when you go in. That's right. Now, this is a dome. It opens up in just 8 minutes. It has 8 panels that retract all at once. It is one of the most sustainable sporting arenas in the world, and if the dome is open while it's raining, that's totally okay. This was built to take in over 2 million gallons of rainwater, which it uses as potable water throughout the stadium. And if the dome is open, the field will just take that rain down into the recycling area, so the field will never flood. There's also so many solar panels that power up the entire complex and feed into the grid that they could power up so many LED screens inside that if you stack the entire amount of LED screens on top of each other, it's higher than the Eiffel Tower, and that takes 4,000 solar panels to make happen. So that's just a few things that make it one of the most sustainable sporting arenas. And we have some big concerts here as well. Beyonce and Taylor Swift were here last year, a week apart from each other. Big sporting events happen there. We had the Super Bowl in 2019, and if you're a soccer fan, you know that FIFA is touring North America in 2026, and we are one of those cities. So we're going to see 8 games in a semifinal right over there. Now, I want you guys to look over across the bridge here and look over at State Farm Arena, and you're going to notice that there is something spelled out across those windows. If you are going to the concert tonight, you're getting a very unique view of this. Can you see what it spells out over there? Atlanta. Taylor Swift. I'm going to tell you how we get that name Atlanta. It actually comes from the gives you access to Cabbagetown, lines up to the Beltline. So we're essentially going to see 2 miles going in this direction because we've already seen Cabbagetown, and we're going to be heading toward Ponce City Market, which is at the end of that 2-mile trek. In that 2 miles, out of 22 miles, you have 2 food halls, breweries, distilleries, wineries, shopping, dining. The entire 22-mile loop is the world's largest outdoor art exhibit. There are 2 small sections.
Hey guys, alright, so I just got back from the tour. I am home now, safe and sound. Yay! Home sweet home. Home sweet home, Alabama. Alright, so the tour was great and the tour guide was amazing. I would take the tour again and again and again and again. But yeah, so if you're new in wow, okay, Shula, So if you're new in the city, you should definitely take the tour. You thank me later. But all right, so this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Annyeong.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to